we don't really need to explain much of the premise. Every Alien film has basically the same premise.
It does?
Yeah, you know, a group of explorers in a spaceship show up at a strange planet. They find the alien in some form, and then it gets out and starts killing people.
But
that's the premise.
But my hot rod
was
in this movie, Maximilian Schell. I mean, Michael Fassbender.
Yeah,
he
well,
looks just like Maximilian.
He's also always excellent. He plays two parts in this film.
Schell?
What?
Do you know Maximilian Schell?
I do know the actor, yes. I don't know him personally.
Well, he looks like Michael Fassbender to me.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
But I like this movie very, very much.
You
I thought
did.
it was very good in the chain of the chain smokers who make these films.
Of course.
Mr.
Ridley Scott likes a cigar or two.
And, you know, I thought it was fascinating. While I was watching it, I wasn't sure if I liked it or not.
Mm-hmm.
I kept thinking to myself, do I like this movie? And then I'd say, I don't know if I do. And then I'd have some popcorn or something. Maybe my sugar was low. I'd have something to eat, and then I felt better.
Now, you watched this from the dumpster behind the theater, right? You were looking in through the windows and trying to grasp
you're
the
appalling. Oh, you're a very rude young man.
I'm very rude.
Oh, you're very unsettling to me. Why am I even here?
Because you have nothing else to do.
Oh, that's right.
This is more exciting than hanging out in the old age home, you know. Keep yourself
not really.
covered, by the way. We don't want to see what's underneath there.
Well, don't start yelling out bingo numbers because I'll go into a trance.
Yes, I'm sure you would.
B4.
B4?
G38.
Before we digress, shall we continue?
Oh, you're so funny. But all right, so
Alien Covenant.
The look of the film.
I thought it looked gorgeous.
It really did.
I mean, these movies always look great. Ridley Scott always does a good job, I find.
Well, you know, his last film was Prometheus.
Well, no, he's made other films between those two.
Well, not really, you know. The only first one he made was Alien.
I know. No, but I'm saying...
He did not make any others except for Prometheus.
Yeah, no, I thought you meant the last film he made was Prometheus, because he's done other films since.
I'm talking about Alien films, you little whippersnapper.
Yeah, but you didn't say that. You said his last film was Prometheus.
All these films that Ridley Scott made look the same, these Alien movies. He's only made 2. 3, including this one.
Well, no, what I said was all the Alien movies look good, and all of Ridley Scott's movies look good. I guess I should have rephrased that.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Doris.
Anyway, you gotta listen. Your ears are full of spider webs.
You know, I need a good waxing.
Yeah. But,
My hair looks horrible.
I was initially going into Prometheus.
I don't like the way it looks.
I was going into Prometheus a few years ago from 2012 thinking, all right, why does one of the most prolific filmmakers of our day want to go back and do a film that takes place, 20, 30 years, a prequel, before the groundbreaking beginning of the trilogy, of the Alien films, the saga.
Maybe it had something to do with George Lucas and his group.
Maybe.
They wanted to go back and make prequels.
I know they did. Anyway.
The other Star Wars.
Once they run out of ideas, they go back in time, yes.
Smart boy.
I'm very aware of that. But anyway, I thought Prometheus was a very interesting film. I didn't love it, but there was enough cool ideas going on in that film that I liked that film.
I love that film.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
I thought it was.
I liked how this film really tied into that well.
I thought it was very good, and I liked the whole set that there were no aliens in it.
Not really.
But there was just kind of the creepy foreshadowing of aliens coming to it.
Yes.
But this movie, let's talk about the movie at hand.
I agree.
All right, and not because I'm wearing this beautiful ring. But the movie at hand is Alien Covenant.
It is.
It starred, I think, a very good little cast. I thought they were rather mundane as actors. I think I would have chosen more interesting folk.
Okay.
The young lady was all right. She had a Betty Boop kind of look to her.
Catherine Watterson.
And then there was
who
the
was
young
in
man.
Fantastic Beasts recently.
Correct. And she was very good, I think.
She did a decent job.
And she had an homage to
Ripley.
To Ripley with her rippling nipples at the end there.
She did.
She's in her little shirt, running about. I tell you, let me just say this, that I think my... I don't know what I want to say.
Do you need a moment?
Some things are below the belt and you should just leave them alone.
Okay.
And that's what I'm going to do. But, I think the thing that I love the most about this movie, young man, is I like the way the aliens looked.
Yes.
I think it would have been very sweet, though. Imagine if Ridley Scott would have made this film that the alien, when it's born... Now, you remember the first time the alien's born as a young little alien?
Yes.
And it kind of grows before our eyes.
It does.
You know, like those little rocks that you throw in the water. And
it
they
grows
grow
very
into
quickly.
Seahorses. Well, I think that those aliens were so incredible looking.
Mm.
I watched them and I said to myself, I said, myself, I think those are fantastic. I think that's so wonderful the way they've been formatted and they run around very quickly. But wouldn't it have been nice if Ridley Scott made the little babies when they come out like Baby Groot? That they needed their mother's love.
Oh, I see.
They needed a mother's love. Wouldn't that have been nice?
Would have been cute.
Change of pace.
Yeah.
Instead of them just coming out and wanting to snap everybody's neck off and kill them.
I know.
As soon as they get out.
Well, the alien, unfortunately, it's a very one-dimensional creature. There is no depth to them, really. It's just, they're the monster. That's all. That's their purpose. We got a little more into them in Aliens when we saw the Queen Mother. But other than that, it's a one-trick pony. It's horrible. It's scary. It eats you. It's got the mouth within a mouth, which is really horrifying. And that's the deal. That's all you're going to get.
And when they did the little face hugger thing with the chest burster, I'm thinking to
those
myself,
are cool.
oh, that's old hat.
Those are awesome.
That's old hat.
Well, in this film, we've seen that, too much.
We've seen all that before. But and you'll notice that the face hugger, that there were two kinds of little baby aliens.
Yes,
there
in
was
this
the
film,
one
yeah.
that came running out of the forest and chased everyone down, and when did they just materialize?
I know.
And then you have the face hugger that he turns into an alien also when he comes out of your chest.
Yes. Well, yeah, this film explains how the face hugger develops. We see how that happens in this film. That's described. That's shown vividly. A certain character, unfortunately, sees them way too well. But I felt that, we got to see two different types of bursting out of the body in this one. We saw one, remember, it comes out of the back. And then we saw one come out of a guy's mouth, which was pretty new. That was pretty gruesome.
Yes.
The violence and the gruesome
deaths. Do I look
deaths.
pretty or do I look ugly? Be honest.
Both.
You're horrible.
Yes. I thought that the deaths and the violence was awesome. Very gruesome stuff.
Gruesome.
Really well done.
Yes.
And I liked this film. I didn't love it. And my critiques on this film is that I felt there were some issues with plot and some big issues with some of the characters, things that they did that really bothered me.
Like what?
And I felt that
Can
the
you
character.
talk about it?
I can. I mean, all right. My first complaint with the film is this: you're going. I don't care what when they're in the ship before they decide to go to this planet. They go to this planet because they see a beacon coming in. Oh, let's go here.
Old jive.
Yeah,
This
and
is
they see. This planet has all these things that are great for humanity, and it's got all these different variables that are great for us. Whatever, all these traits. And let's go to this planet. Let's go find this beacon. Okay, great. Regardless of what your scanners are saying about this planet, you're going onto an alien world. You should get out of your ship with a full oxygen, spacesuit. They go out there. What are they doing? They're breathing the air without even thinking.
Well, obviously they did tests. They're very smart people.
No, they didn't do it. They didn't do any tests before they got out of the ship.
How do you know?
They're relying on what their instruments are reading from space. They're going, oh, this analysis tells us
They're much
this.
smarter than you, young man.
I don't know.
If they have instruments that are telling them that there's oxygen, then they know that there's oxygen. So stop being so nitpicky.
No, but it bothered me. It took, and I'm not the only one that thought that this was a problem. It bothered me. It kind of took me out of the film because the characters are then exposed to what at best can be described as spores later on.
What is this over here now?
It's hair.
Oh, all right.
And then so that kind of bothered me, but I'm willing to forgive it. But I thought that some of the
I
characters
think that's a very silly point.
Not really.
Yes,
I think
it
it's
is. Doesn't
foolish.
matter if they can breathe. They can breathe. There's no necessary.
Yeah, but they didn't know that going in.
They
don't know what's
you
in the
what
atmosphere. They don't know what's in the atmosphere when they get out of that ship.
Well, that's a silly point.
I don't think so.
What is your other point?
My other point is that
I think it's covered by your hat. Is your other point?
Stop. Some of the choices that they made in this movie were pretty dumb. Okay, I'm not going to reveal a spoiler, but let's just say that there's a character in this film that may not have the best of intentions, who then leads a character to a scenario that, given everything that's just happened, this character that's being led into this particular area should be more cautious than he's being. And he does something that, in my opinion, is very stupid. And to me, I was like, you just saw people getting slaughtered in all these crazy ways, and yet you're going to let this guy who's fairly shady kind of just lead you into an area where you're going to say, oh, okay, I'm going to go look at this thing. And something happens to him that is very surprising to him, to say the least. And I felt that was very dumb.
Do you have any lime jello? I
Some
didn't
what?
have my jello today.
No, I don't. I have there's tapioca in there. You want some?
Oh, maybe later.
Yeah. Anyway, I just felt
But you know it
that
gives me the run.
I know it does. I heard it gives everybody the runs.
Oh, right.
Which is why they feed it to you people, because you're always bound up.
You people.
You old people.
You're horrible.
I am hard, but I'm factful. I'm full of
I
facts.
am old, but I wish you wouldn't.
My point is, I just felt that the characters were not really, given that these were scientists, I didn't think they were written as smart as they could have been. But I understand.
Oh, it's a battle, my son.
But here's
it's
the
a
thing.
Battle.
They're
battling the aliens.
I understand it's a horror film, so characters generally
It's
are not
not
bright.
a horror film. It's a science fiction film.
Oh, it's also horror. The original Alien was a horror film.
It was a shocking science fiction.
But it's also labeled as horror. If you go to IMDb, it's going to say sci-fi horror.
Oh, stop it.
It's true.
Oh, you're just a pain in the ass.
No anymore
All
than
right,
you are.
anyway, so go ahead.
Anyway,
Did you like the
I
movie
liked
at
it.
all?
No, I liked it. I was happy to see it. I enjoyed it. I had some critiques, but overall I liked it. It's better than a lot of the crap that's out there these days.
I hear it's a trilogy.
Yeah, he's got
making another one.
He's doing at least one more, possibly more than one more.
He's making
That's going to
one
lead
more.
up right until Alien.
Yes, he's going to make one more, and then it goes to Alien.
And this one has, you could almost say, somewhat of a open ending, you could say.
Oh, well, my ex-husband, he had an open ending.
Did he?
Oh, my God. And what an innuendo he got from his open ending.
I'm sure he
Right,
did.
innuendo, you know what I mean?
Innuendo. So you like to spend time with shady people is what you're saying.
Well, I'm sitting with you, aren't I? Yes, that's your question.
Okay, anyway.
But all right, Mr.
So,
Breaking
we
Bad.
both, I guess, recommend Alien Covenant.
I liked it very much.
You liked it a little more than I
liked
did,
it
but I
more
still
than
liked
you
it.
Because, I've decided that when it comes to Mr. Ridley Scott, that you cannot judge what you want to see. You have to judge what you saw.
Of course.
And in retrospect, when I sit back in my chair and I'm sewing or I'm playing with myself or I'm watching some horrible thing on The View or whatever things that are out there, that Rachel Ray, what happened to her? She's a chubby little thing now. She used to be so young and sprite, and now look at her.
I don't think she's that chubby.
Oh, yes, she is. You ought to check her out.
I haven't watched it in years.
Oh, you don't watch the television like I do.
I know.
No,
Well, I
it's
have a
just-
life.
Oh, it's god-awful.
I have life
All
to
right,
me.
well, good for you. Well, anyway,
You're in a coffin.
it's not a cough that gets you off. It's a coffin they take you off in.
I like that. I'm happy that you're there to
But
give me that.
seriously, take my life, won't you please? Because I've had it. All right, I liked Alien. I thought it was a wonderful little movie.
Okay.
And, it was what it was, and we have to take what we got from it. We
Yes.
got these new cute little aliens who run
Yes.
around slaughtering people, and the way they grow and the little salamander slippery things that they are running around like that, I thought it was just hilarious at times.
Okay.
And I thought I liked it.
All right.
And I like Maximilian Schell. I mean, Michael Fassbender.
Well,
the way he would play with himself and he fights with himself.
He does.
I saw
Like
him
I
on
said,
a
he plays two
show.
parts.
He was talking about it, how the thing was with the blocking. He had to stand over there, then he had to stand over there, wait for the double to come, and then stand back over there, then stand back over there. And he said the whole thing took a lifetime to do.
Sure.
So, and I've watched the Lifetime channel, and oh my God, what a horrible channel that is anymore.
I'll just add a couple quick points. I agree
They
with
just
you.
have women and their husbands
they
don't
do.
like them anymore, and
They
their
don't.
children don't go to school.
I understand.
It's not right.
You should just change it to the Suffrage Network.
Yes, they should.
Yeah. Anyway, my point is,
You're very funny.
I think so too. Thank you. I thought Fassbender was
As long
excellent.
as someone thinks you're funny.
I appreciate that.
Go right
I
ahead.
thought Fassbender was excellent.
did too.
And an actor that I generally, and it's not that he's a bad actor. I just don't always like the things he does. Is Danny McBride. He kind of rubs me the
I
wrong
agree
way
with you. He
sometimes.
was miscast.
But I thought he was good in this
No,
actually.
he was all right.
I thought
have
he
to
was
agree
decent.
with
I
you.
was actually
But
enjoying
I
him.
don't want to see him. He's a comedy guy.
He is, but he was doing a good job with drama, and I actually
right.
found myself rooting for him in this film.
Yeah, I felt
thought it
bad
was
when
pretty
his
good.
wife was burned to a crisp.
Well, let's not give that away.
He had to roast marshmallows on the poor little thing.
they did.
Oh, she really got cremated, didn't
Yes.
she?
Anyway, let's move on.
Well, we're going to move on now.